Alright, and we're back. Not entirely sure what happened there, just a thing that happens every so often, but usually never like 30 minutes into a stream. That's a new record. So yeah, I think we didn't really have anything else we needed to ask Lillian, the netpicker, for, so let's leave her alone. Can we check out the... This boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. A ladder. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Well, that's concerning. That all went to shit so quickly. Ooh. Half a real. Can't see the house from this angle. Into the house from this angle. Nope. Out of the way, Kim. I need to check this door. It is locked. Siluram, ram. The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed. Lean forward.
We are not here to cause any trouble.
Well, of the two, the first one sounds less intimidating. What do you say? We're cops. We don't cause trouble, we take care of trouble. Wait, I've been here before? Ah, okay, yeah. That's how I took it as well, was just the RCM in general. She points to the building behind her. What kind of an ill omen are we talking about? If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that? Why? Yeah. Lovely. Where could someone stay around here? I'm just gonna fire through all of these questions, I suppose. Her soapy thumb points to the building behind her. How much is it? Ah. Oh, that's good. Wait, hold on. You're just giving it to me? I might take her up on that just in case I don't get the money. I'm not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations. Yeah. You got yourself a tenant! A key appears from under her apron. She hands it to you. Hooray! Calm down, Ty. What's in this fishing village? What do you mean? Huh. There's got to be something here. Tell me. Hmm.
Between him of old tree cover
Hmm.
under
The pox? What's that? You don't say. What happened to the hospital? Who else is in this village? Hmm. I met Lillian already. Lillian. Don't know why I keep over Frenchifying it. Haven't seen any drunks yet though. Fair enough. Is there a way to make a little money around here? You don't say. Alright, there's another topic I'd like to address. What's further down the coast? Why is it abandoned?
So, they don't hold it.
Hmm. Get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on? Hmm. Hmm. Sure. What else is on down coast? Hmm. Which is it then? Apartments or electrical plant? Anything else of note? We'd want to come to a fish market here. That makes sense. That's it? There's got to be more along the coast. Hmm.
And now everything is
She drops a bar of soap into the bucket with a splash. Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you? Are you here?
no one. Just an old girl. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you ask. My married name is Sadie. Now it's not Miss
Lieutenant W. Frater Harrier de Bois.
quite offended, but so many titles. One
Indeed.
of them, double.
She's got on the cheese,
Huh.
so
Well, goodbye. I'm off. So, is this my house?
let's see better days. The layer to the soup and from the sea. Either look
Yeah, let's have a look.
slightly rusty.
Unlock the shack door with the key.
I do sometime in private check out even but just so you know, after we're done with be staying for that. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
I mean, I'm not calling it a day. I'm just
You can enter the ship.
going to check it out, but we'll not. Nah, we'll leave it. Is this anything? No. All right. Well, let's keep moving. Street sign is legible below the graffito. There's something. There it is. Inside, you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Assuming that'll be Lillian's kids. Hard to see the details. The colours all warm and welcoming, are cozy though. A flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. Feels safe and warm in here, not like outside. Sure. Assuming that's just something I can sell. Also, do I have no, I don't have a level up. I just have a grouse. Also, I never read these. A dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. A logo on its side has been partially stripped over years of use. The government-issued red-dyed fuel oil inside looks like paint, though it smells much worse. The dead body of a grouse stuffed with some unknown material. From a distance, it might just pass off as the real thing. The bird itself looks extremely ruffled and slightly grumpy. A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She is looking at you with frank curiosity.
Such a small stuffed animal. Occasionally put around.
What's this? She yelps, smiling broad.
Why let's get to this side.
Ah. Can I have it? I know someone who really likes stuffed birds. Alright. I heard there was a girl here who has armoured gloves. Is that you?
I had gloves. Three ones, two.
Where did you get this glove?
Found them when I was empty. When no one lives, I think someone hid them.
Doesn't want you to think she stole them.
And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. I'm gonna take them. They're stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye, as though searching for confirmation.
We're going to need this glove. It's more important for these.
He enunciates the last 2 words carefully.
Uh,
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
They're in my castle. Behind our house. Understand? You can break castle. It's not very good.
Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes! Little
Ah.
Lily. No, my
Yes, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
What's that thing you're holding?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. So,
She holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate.
Landy is a land that they has seen better days. Of the icons is missing. So it's tapped in.
Oh, okay. Well, pleased to meet you, Lammy.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But also loves to like Lammy.
Well, goodbye. The girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. Hooray. So we get to destroy a sandcastle. Let's go and talk to what I'm assuming are the twins first.
The scruffy-haired boy kicks a step. He hung more than 50 years old. What look distinguishable from him? He watches to kick the stone this time.
You must be Lillian's twins.
One doesn't say anything. Kicking with his worn-out sneak.
Explains the other one, tongue still lolling out of his mouth. I already said that.
Lydia laughs suddenly. His head is on
Sure.
his shoulders. Other one laughs as well. Maybe some Korean why they're laughing. An interest
Probably not, but what are you laughing about?
the case. The boy laughing and looks at his toes. Oh, okay. So now he's shy. Now you're just wobbling around like he's afraid of something.
Is little Lily your sister? Point to the house.
Yes.
Yes? That's it? You're being laconic about it.
It doesn't look like no one's
I barely do as well, so fair enough. You guys look identical.
becomes frantic all of a sudden. As that thing to be scared of. The obvious fact should be just
Just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
the boy doesn't answer, but throws another rock. Both of them in some kind of dirt.
Badly.
I am, yes.
Don't worry, everyone. Hot blooded police to work.
I'm not going to call them stupid. Bye, kids. Take care. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. A wedding stone, well worn and covered in rust. White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. Can I? Yeah, there we go. You see dust-covered linens. Dried tulips on a bed. Oh, hold on. A thing. What was that? Intersolary trousers. This one, Kingdom of Conscience. Moralist pants. Tailored trousers in light brown, moderate in every aspect. They're absolutely unremarkable. In other words, perfect. What was I currently getting for the jeans? Electrochemistry and... Yeah, let's go with the moral pants. Oh, that's right.
Not too tight, not too direct in every sense. You blend right in and something different.
I like regular, normal things.
I know you do.
Into East Solari. Okay.
I like wearing big her eyes in your nether regions. No one will call more internal
Alright.
that a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal.
You don't say. Cinder blocks, charred. A makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting.
Worn and beaten wooden pieces with much only
We can sit on
Fair
the
enough.
You can revisit that bench if you ever need to find the time to 10 rugs.
Well, thank you, tutorial. The bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Signs of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Through the broken glass, dusty shells, and a forgotten chair. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can find that sand castle and get those the gloves. So it's closer to her house. Oh, downstairs. Downstairs. So I can also get to... There they are.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish neck.
Well, I don't care about any bottle. I don't want to look at it.
You do it now. I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please go to him. I need to
spreads his arms as if wanting to embrace you. What are you talking about?
So what do you want? I've got very cheap. I've got Pilsner, great deals. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 gallons. I also speed. And what I speed, I mean...
Huh.
See? There it is, Bratwuchka. That's buying spirit.
I don't have it anyway.
But this has to be... It's a end game.
This is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having, that I'm attributing to my necktie.
Gratan, you don't understand. It's not another thing. This is what has been built towards all these years. This is the climax, the mystery, the virginal sign. You have a hit for him. Get it off him.
Probably won't do that.
Fate depends on it, and the fate of many worlds.
The lieutenant said she looking at the bottle of spirits, then at the rosemary, suspiciously.
I'm gonna leave.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to finish friend. But come back in.
And what of your friends? Grumble's an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then turns his head away. I am the law, he mutters while trying to brush something off his extremely dirty trousers. His movements are slow and awkward. Who is Abigail?
Abigail is his wife
Oh.
and girlfriend. Chances are, calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life, but this guy's a little too drunk.
I mean, we may as well try and get an answer out of him, but I doubt it'll work. Who are you? What's your name? Yeah. Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He reckons you to lean in.
Sure, lean in. He then waves his hand as if shooing you away. I'm going to... He whimpers softly, his voice trailing off into nothingness. And you, friend. A 30-something man clad in a two-piece lycra tracksuit puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Shakes hand.
So what?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, to good sounds. Yeah, high concept, reality-based ventures.
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like as received you as themselves.
Hmm.
More that later.
I say, you stop too. He respects you. By calling your true...
Well, nice meeting you, but I've got to go. Yeah, let's move away from them. If at some point I find myself in possession of 300 real, I will
Drop in temperature and easy.
maybe try and purchase that ball.
An empty for you, a thoroughfare, unjammed lorries. No more drivers smoking on pitch steps. Just silence.
What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion.
We shouldn't be standing on this.
hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt first lane is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
You're the people who live across the road.
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. His boyfriend's on his way home. He brings tins of noodles with him. Their pockets are heavy, but only slightly.
What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
What about the road?
Craters pop children until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners filled the contents with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade.
Well, that's enough.
The wind moves the aerosol. The detective stands behind the barrier. A breeze moves and
Sure. So I can't get past that. Alright. So, sandcastle. Seems like this would be where a sandcastle would be.
weather.
Okay, well, it's already sort of destroyed anyway.
Once mighty out, but quickly eroded away. You can shine it back to you from what would be a vast underground cavern.
Reach in the catacombs and pull out the shiny object.
Those orbs give way to the giants and present you with a pair of ceramic quarters.
Congratulations. That's a good one.
Hooray!
Good. We are more collected.
Fairweather T500 gauntlets. Clenching and unclenching your fist has never been so fun. The tiny ceramic plates make a lovely clicking sound when your fingers move. The gloves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal. I'll not put those on just yet, those are the evidence. Probably going to be over here to look at that, aren't we? Rust-eaten letters read Mazout. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. Ooh, okay. I didn't even know we had quick travel. Fascinating. A school of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter into the dark. Before you, a drawbridge. It can only be lowered from the other side. Is this the church? Oh, I can go under this. Fun. It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Is this you're doing?
A ship that he looked
Asel?
in the late teen or early 20s, near once with an electronic contraption in her every approach. She looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here. She's
Hmm.
she must freeze. Everyone's drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one.
I'm not asking a child if she wants to party. Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat? I said you should have a hat on. I do.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to do anything.
I should, and I do.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well, look, man, fuck the hat.
Okay.
Your pulse rises. What did she just say? That's not how a civilian's supposed to.
Can't really not going to succeed that. Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck that hat. I was on something else. My whole family swears and it rubs
Ah,
on
there's a
me.
pained expression on her face. She'll answer your questions now. What's your name? And your surname? I'm from the police. It's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Burger.
You have little reason to doubt that's a real name. But she's not all that surprised at this cop show question, is she?
What's that device you have there?
This is a portable recording device.
Ah,
It's for field recording. No quality, but
and the wires?
actually just one wire. I picked on it till braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic with side things,
Ah.
like this ice.
How does that thing work?
The mic, I don't exactly know. Not vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structural sound.
Where did you get the mic from?
It's called the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man. Yeah, I've been to the Palaceum. It's deep in this
Ah.
drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Booby Street. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
You don't say.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here.
Sounds interesting. Who is this Arno guy?
Yeah, yes, you know van Eyck. Or read the Palaceum goes.
I get down.
I don't know what that
I
means.
grind.
I don't know what that means.
It means I'm hip beyond my years.
That's cool.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say. You're right. Time has deserted me.
Sucks, man. Was there something else about the concept mic, perhaps?
Actually, I had some non-mic questions for you. What are you doing out here in the cold? And what is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm
Huh.
practicing the art, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think the foot. Not
She
sure.
scratches her forehead. Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend.
What for?
Other things. Stuff you need for life.
Everything checks out, Sky.
And what are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps?
Musicians in Elysium use them for making music. They loop the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of practicing nice and keys, jazz like that. It's
Just nod.
explain. Anyway, I've made. It's supposed to be like.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't even know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers. I don't have the synthesizer.
Devices. Things she prefer our replace. It's not meant to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, but useless all of a sudden.
Big deal.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, uncle. I mean, I said that. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
The lieutenant backs up. He throws you a glance. Here, you need this more than I do.
Thanks.
She puts it on. It's a bit large for her. I think I might have another hat anyway. You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
The boys think it could be a
Ah.
place, like or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a palace.
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and they're in town.
And
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
Got too much no
Stuff like what?
music stuff. Like this tape order. Bigger.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than more expensive than any of us really. Doesn't matter.
I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
We'll give this a go.
the
Yeah.
bicycle hanging on the wrong logo adorns the yellow underneath the wheel.
Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like trianodic dance music, new style of synthesizers.
Sure.
At the Palace, except that
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles. As a mean wind comes bellowing in, the six-story structure lets out a doleful shriek.
Floorboards are twisted, and the shootings are streaked like bones, far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial. There is a abundant coast with small regions, the ice, born up for anodic music again, not in a year.
What is anodic dance music?
you know, anodic, cathodic music that's made
Electronic instruments, like what?
synthesizers and tape computers too.
Hmm.
Anything that uses electricity, but is also found sound, stuff like that.
Clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke built up. That's what you look like.
So you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not mine. And the boys found it. It was supposed to be better than that I've been taking it. Hey, you took
Yes. Why do you ask?
okay, well, maybe you could talk to him because there are some strange things going to church. If you're police, you should.
I'll talk to them.
Right? That's it. Was there something?
Enough about the church then. I had another question.
Go ahead.
You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning. Just questioning.
Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I have the river shore east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
Strange. The existence of rich people does not stir any emotions in me.
Bet they like it that way.
Interesting. The world's most laughable centrist. So, what trouble have you gotten into with the police?
Usual. I had
What's the usual?
you know, you've been getting into fights. The ugly stuff happens when you move out your parents' place.
Wait, what is in Faubourg?
Is this the question?
Why did you need to move out at such a tender age?
I was a drunk. I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my on.
Drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. You should take me as a warning example. Actually, that's it for now. She turns her attention back to the recording device. Is this the tent? Seems like this is the tent. But first, let's see other things. Where are you going? Peanut with pastels. Someone is trying to bring cheer into the world. Trash from some unending party. A pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. To the tent!
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Sure, squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I work for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike.
Fair enough, because I would have assumed I was the elder of the two of us.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
He gestures for you to squeeze in. Hello, lads. Speaker, the big kind they use for live music. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of
Yeah,
his
we'll start
hair
with.
with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet
Shake
you.
his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noi,
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
and Egghead. Egg!
The tape player high above his head continues to blast what is probably anodic music.
Together with this right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation. We like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organised?
We have many in a pipeline, officer.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jam North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise to my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
Was there something you wanted? Your friend Estelle said there was a problem with the church?
Ah, so you've met her. Good, good.
He nods.
Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of Marcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person is able to ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Enough histrionics. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads. Burnouts.
He angrily spits on a screw, then starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revershol.
Strike that. Zavod.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads calls for an opinion. You're an expert.
I feel like you may be laying this on a bit thick. What's really so bad about these dopeheads and burnouts?
They're spooky.
What exactly do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is their spookiness is the kind that keeps us restoring to a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that. Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the ecclesiastics meant their property for.
I'll look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
He claps his hands enthusiastically.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchange giddy looks.
What's the status of the church? I haven't gotten inside the building yet.
I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. A padlock. It's a temporary fix. Just something to contain the situation.
I see.
I had to do it in an hour. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
What about the key?
Of course. Noid. All right.
The speed freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key. He then makes a sudden, cool, infused move, tossing it in your general direction. Yeah. Fuck it. Hell yeah!
Trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ring sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chimes you believe.
Catch it.
Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Thanks, man.
The speed freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved something.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Not Nick, mate.
How can we be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. Come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just...
No, it was not.
Me too. I shouldn't have that kind of power over another person. I'm not the one with the violence monopoly here. You are. I'm glad that key is out of my hands now.
Right. Other questions?
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know.
Who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical order.
Of course.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying
Interesting.
around here. One of them wires running bowls of water into water. Never seen anything like it. Andre, tell him about the feeling. Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
You don't say.
I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Ed. Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen anyone.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kind of it.
What was that about some thing watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know? It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Non-human means a predator.
Not necessarily Half-Light.
Dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crabman.
A crabman.
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab. It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Are you sure there was a crabman?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there. You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
The implications of this are too numerous to consider. Proceed with caution. Learn all you can before entering that dark building.
Can you tell me more about this machinery?
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
With a small surge of PEA, a
jacked up to some snuff station?
It means like one of those rich boy private
Ah.
radio stations where you can listen to people getting killed on and jerk off to it. Sick shit.
I see.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff. We're getting derailed here. In short, you can tell to Noid about the machines.
Okay.
He'll tell you more.
So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dopeheads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
Why not? Let's go with it.
I don't see a single thing wrong with this argument.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool you.
He makes little quotation marks with his fingers when he says technology. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Sure. What?
You mentioned some kind Ecclesiastes owned the church. Who are these Ecclesiastes?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
Before we go on, what do you mean by meteorin?
You know, of Meteo.
Or meteorin?
Concerning Meteo.
Meteo?
Meteo, a country on Muindi, on the Muindi Isola.
He looks... Oh, yeah. Oh, the founding party. I do know them, but can you refresh my memory?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
And...
And they have roots in ancient mass society.
Ah.
And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Doesn't sound like they would appreciate a dance club in their church.
You're totally wrong about
He shakes his head.
Pericanassian church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We're done.
He violently shakes the tape player as if to see if he can break it.
Love is hardcore. Unity. Unity. Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
He turns the volume up, then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will now break into dance.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping onto the base, as if to test the waters.
No words, enjoy the beat.
Feels good.
I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love, and so is the Pericanassian church.
Yeah. Yakota. The place to be.
Sure.
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
His friend forms a fist with a screwdriver still in his hand, approvingly so.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
Yeah! Let it out! Let the disco happen! Bring the disco into this world! Get this church shit on, and then dance there, motherfucker!
Sure. I wanted to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
And it's distilled too.
Oh,
He doesn't know what to say.
it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
Ah. Alright, enough of this.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Well, that's not going to work, so that's it for now.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah.
Sure. Alright, Noid.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
Skin shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and parts.
It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your side. Can't really talk to people
I
to
see.
get a reading.
He runs his hand through his hair, which is combed back in mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gears. Sign?
Yeah, got to come there.
Interesting.
Alive. I'm such a socialising man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. I'll see what I can do.
He continues to rearrange his tools. Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor at some sort of long wave machinery. Wires going in a wall. Spot. Or some fucked up Samaran set site. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
What's wrong with the supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. It should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
The supernatural. So you think it's real, that it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't
dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Sure. Why are you called Noid?
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
He picks up some sort of a widget.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of sound without some adjustment.
Does this mean we need sign matching?
Yes, further sign matching would be good for us.
Ah,
One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church.
of course. Okay, maybe I'll come back later. Oh,
A young
sure.
with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Welsh tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though we're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secrets,
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
Say nothing.
Internally coherent.
Still say nothing.
Hardcore! Alright! Yeah!
Say nothing.
he furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
He lets out an agonized roar over the feebleish, obviously not too hardcore beat below. So hardcore!
Is it though?
He stops dead in his tracks, tilting his head to the side. It is!
What is it? I mean, really?
He tilts his head to the other side like an owl.
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't got it yet, so you don't know what to say.
I was thinking that too.
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chick checker. Yeah!
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
God only knows. Let's go check out the church. We'll talk to Estelle first.
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us?
Can't say.
Church, I mean.
Gotta ask questions first.
Shoot.
The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there?
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines. Noid calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been grandmother, you know,
Ah.
strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall,
Huh.
upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Interesting.
Like a crab, you say?
Lieutenant nods. His face is stone. What did this crab man look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
You were wrong. I do believe you.
Why?
Seems too ludicrous for a lie.
I guess so. Anyway, what else?
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Aha. Okay, maybe I'll ask later about all this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but
Actually, that's it for now. So probably if we help them out with the church, they'll probably be a bit more forthcoming.
You see that seagull up there? Remind you of anybody?
No one comes to mind.
You and the seagull are just alike.
Why am I like a seagull?
Think about the seagull's story. It's one of endurance and adaptation. The seaside was paradise once. They were birds of that
Sure.
paradise. And their paradise became shit city. And what did they do? They became urban survivors, eating burgers out of trash cans, killing and eating.
That they did.
No time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers, getting shit done. Their one
Hold on. Have I ever eaten a burger out of the trash?
You
Ah.
have. The body remembers.
Fucking right. Whatever it takes to survive. I am the seagull.
Own it. Steal hot dogs. Chasing. Whatever it takes to keep going.
Indeed. Let's go take a look at the church. Wait, how did I... Oh, no. That's right. You can wander up. It's on stilts. Also, yeah. Do I have another hat? I don't have another... Oh, no, I do. Hell yeah. Should have given her that hat. That would better suit what she's wearing. Feel the shadow of a very large building fall on you. Sign reads, St. Brun 1147. Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. An altar shrouded in dark, or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Bit of extra money. I should be able to afford another night in the whirling, because I have those things I can sell.
More than twice your height stands
Stuff. Well, no, the stuffed bird we're giving to Guard.
rectangular seaworn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Run your hand over a beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Take a closer look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow stick.
Look at the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
You seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the stick. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen it, and I'm not a youth.
Sure.
Your hands are clammy from a sea air. The piece of sticker keeps slipping.
Kim, could I have that handkerchief? My hands are wet.
The lieutenant hands you a blue handkerchief. He looks a little dismayed when he gets it back crumpled. However, it should be easier to peel the sticker off now.
Try to peel off the sticker without ripping it.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker.
Hooray.
Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs.
Looks like today was a gold
Hey.
Sunday.
New skill point. Let's go. I'm going to keep putting it into authority because at some point we are going to have to go and put that. What was it? That one. Prove our authority. So I feel like having authority is a good idea. Open the padlock with a key.
The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
Pull in the doors.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial grid, black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a vacuum
Sure.
in the heart of the city.
Neat. Ooh. Where am I? Oh. That's cool. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. A portable Harman Wowshi tape recorder. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. The bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I still think I hear something. I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, you can hardly hear your own breathing.
Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whispers. It's unnerving.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total. Somehow.
What's happening?
Willem points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Almost nothing, and it's beginning to worry me.
The church just has strange acoustics,
Yeah.
some engineering trick.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is happening around us.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear.
We'll
completely
give
into
this a
darkness.
go. Try to see beyond the shadows. Which is a failure. But we're still going to zoom out anyway.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
What's the darkness like?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork, the sense of a great height. It's like you see your own face reflected back at you in the vanishing geometry. A strange, alien image that's supposed to be you.
Try to make out something. Anything.
There's nothing. You're dizzy and you see dark and more dark rising.
Officer, what are you looking at?
He follows your gaze, attempting to see whatever it is you are seeing. Blink. Whoa. Oh.
You see something hanging from
Crabman.
the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Alright, well, let's just keep looking at things. Misk Banger's silk scarf. Is that a clothing? It is. +1 to pain threshold. This huge red scarf is still dusty from lying in the church. A subtle red on red embroidery embellishes it with cocky roosters and Misk floral motifs. Don't mind if I do. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. Cracked pane of glass, colourful. How do I get up to there? Over here. A spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Ooh, shoes. Again, how do I get to? How do I get to? I don't know. Oh, I guess I can just do it from here. So that's +1 to empathy. I'm just wearing shoes. Shoes were indirect modes of taxation. I'll go with those. But let's read this. These dapper snakeskin shoes have an almost invisible white on white flower motif sewn in on the tongue. The toe caps are still dusty from lying in the church. I thought that would be motif, but maybe it is motive. Oh, I can't go down. I have to go down the middle. Okay. So, anything else? Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna.
In white, silver, and apricot veils, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day, cradled in her arms.
Sure.
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Close your eyes first.
The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside. In the darkness, you sense a pipe letting you move their tools, as if you're a bug under a microscope.
Open your eyes.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips, and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse?
Remorse.
As that useless word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to
Do
shoulder.
the same as you get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
Let's try this. How do I know?
It's a mystery sprinkled with self-pity and regret. For some reason, unknown to your mind, looking at her delicate eyes makes you feel like you're ready for drowning. All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity.
Let's not try the 28% ones.
Escape her sad, worry-worn look.
This is Dolores Day.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Baltimore, or the small Pinewood Church in San
You knew of the place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Rebecca's
Hmm.
300 or so years ago by first generation settlers.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The
Ah.
7 sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution, used for building materials. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything. Something else, perhaps.
He looks at the machinery lying around.
Pang of guilt. The lieutenant is leaving something out.
Do you know why it was abandoned?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us, but she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around.
I'm going to assume it was the RCM, but who conducted this raid?
Well,
Ah,
the station was involved in the raid, although I can be sure.
you're not sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them.
I don't remember being here.
I am pretty sure it was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything more about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
If I was here, I should find out what I was doing.
Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten. It happened a while ago.
Fair enough.
It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Turn away. So yeah, Crab Man.
Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you intently. The crab man.
Hey, who's there?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made me into a scared little pussy hole.
Huh.
But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright.
Right.
You
Well,
come to the right place.
the right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that box.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And
Yeah.
the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own theory. Hey, and what was that about? The bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shit.
I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use.
Oh, you don't know anything of alcohol use. You got it all under control, Wade. I can smell the control all the way over here.
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
I know it's hard to admit that you got a problem. I was like you. Couldn't take an honest look into my own heart and see I was in pain.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay
Oh, fair
attention
enough.
to what the seating climber is saying.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
For some reason, I feel like you have a point there.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
His voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
This is the church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome.
He sways gently on the beams, waiting for you to take it all in.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious prayer. You might want to be careful until you find out what the deal is.
Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around you.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estúpida. Don't know, Holmes.
Wait, so there is another person living in the church, and it's a Vejita.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
And you don't know where she is.
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, S.A. You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
He shrugs.
Or search through her radio plays.
Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
Wait, do they have reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one.
Though we used to a long time ago.
So what do you think? What do you think about the nightclub? That is.
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there. Invited. Ain't no music on earth that can... We could go. Might even be nice to have some company.
Sure.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the young.
You must be the crab man.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
To be fair, it's really more like a spider.
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
What were you before you became a crab man?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
So many people losing their memory. A certain portent of doom.
Nah, S.A., it's not like that. Best thing that can happen to you is losing your memory.
Sure.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information. He's
Fair
just
enough.
trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Diago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. My name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name's Harry.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
He ignores your hand, his limbs a mere shadow below the ceiling. What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
This Mother of Silence. You mean her?
No, no, no. There's a new god in town. And she can be painted or sculpted. Because she has no limbs or even a face. She is the end. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me. But I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes. And no one ever will.
What will happen when once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed.
Huh.
Finally, the state of the world before reality begins.
Sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at
I guess you have a point.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Still don't understand what you're...
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Okay. Still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm Sarah Holmes. I sing God's glory.
Doesn't really make sense for you to sing if she's the mother of silence.
I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking.
Sure.
It's the singing of a burning heart. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound.
How did you even find this place, this church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was.
Sure.
Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me in a way. It didn't belong to me.
These yours?
I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence.
Good, because I'm already wearing the scarf.
I don't need them anymore.
Right. I had other questions.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
You've been here for a long time. Did you see the police raid that took place here?
Something like that.
He responds, his voice suddenly flat.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the book. It lets you forget about everything.
Okay then, thanks. So, first of all, what was this? Wasteland of Reality. It's been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic, and that it's a sickness, and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life, your bruise-filled belly dragging on the ground, your brain now fuzzy, now in overdrive, your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this, even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit. Sure.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
He seems cautious around the machine.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, but this machine looks just like the one in the doomed commercial area.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
He inspects the machine's framework, careful not to touch it. Wait, let me just investigate it. Step behind the computer.
You see fluorescent play and buttons on the keep. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Votre accident on Zandbrun. This is the
Oh, it's you.
Elysium Rapid Station 1. Please repeat. Is the log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the rail into the commercial area.
Yvonne, it's me again. How are you?
Thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
I looked inside the core, but the tape on the filament just said log February to March.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
That's true.
Maybe he knows something.
I don't know the password.
Receive. I will register this login attempt. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thanks, but I'm finished with this call.
Goodbye. Votre accident.
She says, her voice disappears into a world of static.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Let's leave it for now. Yeah, see if he knows the password.
Oh, hey, Wade. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Have you by any chance heard the Veta say the password to your radio computer?
Too many times, essay. You need it for something.
Yes, it's for a first-degree murder investigation in Martinez.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrow, but doesn't say anything.
Don't sweat it, Vato. The password is afterlife death.
Ah,
That is true. But what comes after that?
Why you think of that? Makes me almost pity la nudita pequeña when I hear it.
sure. Alright, thanks.
I think we're done here, essay.
The figure crawls off into the darkness above.
That was an interesting conversation.
You don't say.
However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
It probably isn't, to be fair. But let's find out. So I'm assuming if I just stick about with her stuff for a while, she will eventually appear.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Press play again.
The speaker comes to life.
Ah, it's the same.
Good afternoon. Votre accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Rapid Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Let's try this again. I think I may have the right password for the personal log.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Let's ask her about this. Fortress Accident, like the one in the doomed commercial area.
I have two machines registered
Ah.
to this company.
So would that be the same password then?
One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Saint-Brun, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, that's the Doom commercial area.
Ah,
Anything else I can help you with?
oh, we're good. Thanks, but I'm finished with this call.
Goodbye, Votre accident.
She says as her voice disappears into a world of static.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Press print.
The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
Read the printout.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago.
Hmm.
Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, alright. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the speakers that sells says it's unnerving. What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting.
Wait, narcotics? Look around the derelict building.
I doubt that we can find any.
Yeah.
It's just idle fishermen's gossip to scare away the kids.
He looks at the stained glass window.
Nothing spooky about this place either. It's just abandoned and cold. I mean, an awful part.
Sure. Read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment?
He steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot. Read the fourth entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to make it art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. Artists, yet again. Harassing citizens, stealing badges, occupying public spaces with installations like the one here. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
A data loss.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough
Well, that makes two of us.
understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artists, programmers, Lexi? Who are all these people?
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the commercial area.
Indeed.
From a co-worker.
Read the 5th entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbour. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the month. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
Read the 6th entry.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the big, but nothing. Didn't log in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I named it the Swallow. It swallows sound.
Yeah, we experienced that.
Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
The lieutenant looks to his right, toward the silence. Read the 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pill of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be? Look at the water basins right behind you.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripple.
Read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music. One neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good. I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a servant.
She must be describing a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yeah.
Read the 9th entry.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio office in Montanese. Can't do anything. Storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How much?
That's me! I was the one who broke into that radio computer. And the storekeeper must be Plaisance.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with them.
Yeah, to be able. Read the 10th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles, crackers, ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum. Also, some canned air. Reading interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Ah. Hello.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madam. We are with the RCM, you see.
We're here on a side case representing certain music venue organisers.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has
Yeah,
the
well,
audio
let her do that. Like literally 2 seconds, or...
What
Okay.
is it?
The woman is still hunched over the keyboard, gently illuminated by the purring machine. I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you two printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
It does not look like a big loss to her. Hey, are you the lead programmer of Wirral Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or, no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her.
Sorry, but who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Sona Luukkanen Kikne, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA Radio. I have overseen experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis language.
You don't say.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
She turns back to the terminal. Have you seen the Crabman?
No?
But you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And?
Okay, it's probably not a big deal then.
No. You're right. I'm not.
Her voice trails off as she bends over to tinker with the machine's printer. Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR1 as my RAIN prefect processing unit.
Wait, what?
RAIN prefect.
Ah, okay.
My radio computer.
And that antenna is its processing unit.
Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
Not really.
Alright. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
And the AR1... And the AR1, is it a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martin has 10 fast coverage and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians.
Good to know.
You should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieux dedicated to that sort of
Good to know.
She'd like to tell me this. It can't hurt.
Ah, what are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on what
Fair
I'm
enough.
supposed to do. And you're not helping.
What about those bowls of water over there?
They are connected to my RAIN prefect. But just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Right, I'll try not to touch anything. Next question. What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes.
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately, has she?
I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
She says, ready to stand her ground. What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Ah,
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
Hole in the world. What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for your answer.
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
I can't even understand how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using high-voltage diffusers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring at her circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual.
But does it have anything to do with life forms? Ghosts? Everyday hard.
Yeah, sure. Does that have anything to do with ghosts?
Ghosts? I don't think so.
Fair
I think
enough.
it could be-
What about other supernatural entities?
I don't believe in them either.
What not many know is necroplasma exists.
Great. What are we talking about? And why?
She goes back to work, a clear signal that this branch of the conversation is over. Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Where the
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch black heights above, but without much success.
Strange things may flourish in the
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to be ceased. I've named it Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you require.
Indeed.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the Datalos that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think the Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning.
Fair enough.
Her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
You said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
That's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world, for now.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
Okay, wow, that was quick. Why do you hate it?
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rock music. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right. But how do you feel about a club for anodic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
A youth center would be nice.
They got used. So, go have enough talk.
Sure.
Up and coming entrepreneurs with you. Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Right, I'll let you work in peace now. Yeah, so I'm assuming they're just wanting to build like a drug den. Feels like. So I think I'll try and get to something resembling the bottom of this. And then that'll do it for today. Maybe do a couple of other small things. Sell... What was the other thing I picked up? Because we're not selling the taxidermy bird because we're giving that to Gart. But I think we did have another thing, didn't we? Not... Yeah, the canister, I'm assuming I don't really have any need for. Right, let's talk to the lads.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
About the church. Oh, wait, he looks excited. The tips of his hair are sharp and white. The bleach has consumed almost all of the toothbrush on the mirror in front of him. About the church. Oh, wait. Oh, that's very low. About the church, I checked it out.
And?
I talked to the crabman.
Oh man, who is he? What did you think?
Seemed okay, to be honest. Very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying, from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he going to be a problem? Yeah, Lloyd is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we going to do about it?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
Keeps himself physically active, thinks spiritual thoughts, and doesn't drink. Who am I to affect such a person?
But he's likely up to no good. He's a crab man. A menace to society.
I doubt that. Besides, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to catch him climbing up there.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it. Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah! Maybe. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes?
I was using
Did you see her?
I was using the mainframe when Suna, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident, appeared.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She said you guys haven't been completely honest with me about your plans.
Come on, man. Who will you trust? The spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place.
The stuffy tent muffles the last two words. The command fails to impress. The love? No, I'm not really feeling it at all.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up,
Pardon me?
things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she see? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
She did not like the anodonic she did not like the anodic dance club idea.
What a pity. That's my favourite thing in the world. And she doesn't like it at all. A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity! Dance!
She made it very clear that she won't leave until her own project is finished.
And you can't just evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We have to come up with a different solution.
Look at you, honour man. No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music. The lines in the dark exist. Coexist. But this crabman seems like an advanced being. He's old. He'll understand. Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She absolutely does not. Really, truly despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what she just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you.
I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Excellent. Good luck.
Alright, I'm gonna give this a go. But I doubt it's gonna work.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the Speed Freaks want to start a club for dance music. That much checks out. You like music. You feel as though you might have liked music more when you were young, too. But you digress.
What's the gist of it?
The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well.
Is it?
Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had the church. That settles it. Analysis complete. There's
I feel like it doesn't, but...
all in all, you really can't tell what that mean programmer ran was talking about.
Alright, let's go talk to her. I should just talk to the cell.
Hello again.
Nope, she doesn't have anything new for me. Right. See what she has to say on the matter. What's okay. Not sure. Because I am sort of on her side here. Is this all okay? There's like just black bars and bits missing. That seems odd.
Yes, what is it?
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre and he wants to make it work out. Make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Oh, fair enough. Hold on. You don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Fair enough.
It's not the melodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
I'm not going to bring it up.
She gets back to work.
Oh, we could. Research not going well. Discovered Fortress accident. Discussed FA with Dice Maker. Yeah.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help with something.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in the church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. Touches her hair.
Alright. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
By your old workspace, do you mean the studio of Fortress Accident in the doomed commercial area?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Actually, I've already been inside the doomed commercial area.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear bridge in the building.
Yeah.
The filament is inside.
Oh.
Just go and get it.
And where exactly is the offsite copy?
In the
Oh, I
giant
just,
ice
yeah.
bear fridge.
Don't know why I asked that question.
I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offsite copy from the ice bear.
Sure.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying,
Ah. I found a note from the ice bear fridge. It said the offsite copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait. Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offsite copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sumislav.
Jarisa. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jarisa.
Sumislav.
God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. Feature dream. Valley of Head. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the Daedalus happened. That Daedalus was anomalous.
She crosses her arms defiantly.
And the heads. I won't even get into that. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker with the...
I found the ice cream maker, but couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
there's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Huh. Alright, I'll go look for the offsite copy.
Thanks. And here's my Balsam Move tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice.
Hooray!
It opens everything. If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Balsam.
Hooray!
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too
You didn't even have I didn't force that out of you. You could have just said I need that back.
glorious multi-tool makes a regular pry bar completely obsolete.
Right, I'll let you work in peace now. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. This doesn't look right. So, yeah, we've got new tool. This is an advanced pry bar, a pry bar plus 2, if you will, built by Falzund in Vaza. The number of gadgets hidden within the frame of the yellow and grey multi-tool will stagger any technician. So help Ravers and help Suna. To the Dune commercial area. District. Oh no, something's definitely not right. Up like there. That could be a problem. We may have to address that at some point. How do I get back? Where did I came from here? Okay. Or did I? Yes, I did. Just out of curiosity, what's this? No? Okay, guess I can't deal with that. Quickest way back. There was mention of a quick travel, but I don't know how to do it. It said I could quick travel to the church. Did I look in this? I did not. Hooray! Nope, that's not where we need to go. Where do I need to go? Probably down here. Yeah, here we go. So there's the swing. That's the car. Yeah. Back across. We'll stop in at the pawn shop. We will sell the canister. We'll call in at the whirling. Give Gart the bird. I got something else to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
I'm not gonna, because I feel like we need those.
Anything else you're thinking of
So
selling?
you can have the bound up fuel canister. And that'll do for now.
Another time, perhaps.
I maybe should just sell that gun, but I'm just gonna hold on to it. Same with the armor. That feels important. So yeah, we'll go to the whirling first. Sell, or not sell, unless he buys it off me. But I feel like since we're giving it to him to make up for a prior incident, he probably won't give us money. He might maybe give us like a discount on our room. But again, we no longer...
Can I help you?
Guard, I found a new bird for the whirling. Give him the ruffled grouse.
What is this thing?
It's no biggie, I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop.
What? The interior? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice,
Alright.
a competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with it. Thank you.
People know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes
Hooray.
the bird. It solves his broken bird problem. This was mostly about the fucking cardio. Massive cardio. You'll live till 90, or you get a heart attack.
Probably that second one.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuff.
It is indeed. Goodbye. So that's just that is now done. Yep. Right. To the doomed commercial district. Or building, whatever it was. And to the ice bear fridge. Plus side, we don't seem to be getting those weird, not quite right textures. I would have thought I would have had to have printed it off from the computer. Torch we need. Which actually raises a question. Assuming it has the same password, we might be able to actually get to this now. Let's just try this while we're up here.
Time was on the cube, casting the framework in the speed.
Yep.
Please to repeat.
Let's try this again.
Good.
Afterlife, death.
Well, good. I've unlocked the
Hooray.
production schedule. After ending the code, please press print to access the filament.
Really? She just used the same password? Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube asks
And print.
with a quiet emanation. The printer starts printing. A piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface.
Read the printout.
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Wirral Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be productions.
Read about capital. I want to know about money.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money. The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Riyal, but then came the delays. Eventually, the damage
Holy
reached
shit.
400,000 Riyal, with only half of the game finished. 400,000 Riyal. You're my yo. These guys knew how to party.
Gosh, where did they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for the Egamian investor.
Read about the workforce. Who worked there? How long?
Fortress Accident employed 80 people. The bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists, but also
Sure.
sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of pumping corralled
Huh.
the basement to
Sure.
operations. But on the other hand, their obligations were piling up at an inhumane rate, a rate that could only be amended by Herodotus.
It's get through the production schedule, or whatever it is.
Production schedule, glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Right. What happened?
It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development.
The aforementioned feature creep.
They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower
Of course.
and imagination. They couldn't.
Ah, so they were done in by their own ambition.
No. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th, the lead designer, Jim's board, Suliswaf Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless concepts could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air
I see.
by a professional actor.
This is someone seeing shit. Who were these people?
The world seen their kind before, and might never again.
How many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
How many combinations could you make out of that?
Who would to know? Could be a calculation here, but it may take a while.
Yeah, how bad could it be? Oh. Oh.
The lieutenant taps his foot
Hmm.
impatiently.
It's a lot of combinations.
Folded tight against his chest. He's dying for a cigarette. Come to think of it, you are too.
Am I? Oh, Jesus.
What if you broke the radio computer? What if it's never going to stop?
Just let the numbers wash over you. And that's it. Okay, so...
And that's
Ah,
it.
okay, so that's what did them in.
Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
This must be the anomaly Suna mentioned in the church log.
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Egalian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air.
When the project was returned, it
Shit.
the team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
What? They lost the whole game and wouldn't even pay for it?
Always read the terms of service.
Wasn't there a copy of the game? A backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site.
Well, that's a problem.
Catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and keep it off and explain it to the lead programmer in attack.
What does it say?
S. Lukenendler, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident, was on site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch to have a home on. So I started keeping the basement, the ice room, where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temp conditions were...
It's not very convincing, is it?
Before
Is there anything else from this lead programmer?
production schedule ends with a few notes seem to be...
Read the notes at the end.
Later. 4 months later, by unknown author. I have one left, and it's gotten right out here. A few other businesses.
Ah.
Slipstream switched to skis, and the hairdresser just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something to see with this place. Martinez. Still, I got enough answer from them. All I could get were the physical coordinates of
Pardon me?
on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned It had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Sambrun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. Sambrun 1147. That's what the street sign thinks.
Indeed. Tear off the printout and throw it away.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Casting the framework in
Remove the production schedule.
Slides out of its glowing nest.
Leave. She might want that as well, I'm not sure. Right, to the ice cream maker. So we know it's not in the ice bear. Assuming it's this one. Oh, hold on. I need to equip. Oh, so I might be able to also sell the old pry bar.
This orange machine is dead.
Okay, 72% chance.
Ice cream churner. Ice squeeze
Huh.
with your Kavalzum multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly, and it's all ready. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to defrost or
Oh, so we
Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the black one lies neglected on the floor.
unplug the giant red cable.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
So, because that was you, wasn't it? You're also now off.
This orange machine is dead still.
So, we need to, at some point, boost our physical. Okay, so we can't do that. That's disappointing. We were on like a 72% fucking chance of success there. Alright, let's see. So, I think with that... I'll go and see if I can sell the old pry bar. Now that we have the multi-tool. Which we also don't need to have on us. We don't need a torch either. I'm going to assume we can't, but let's see. Because that would hopefully get us enough real to have another night in the whirling. Ideally, I'm only going to stay in the old one's shack as like a last resort. So, to recap, we have made absolutely zero progress in the murder investigation. Instead, having taken on a completely unrelated side quest. We also weren't able to find the cryptozoologists. But hey, we've done stuff. Let's see if he'll buy the old pry bar.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you.
Something else to sell. Just out of curiosity.
Alright, let's see it.
Well, there are these gauntlets.
Oh no.
Yeah,
no,
I didn't think you would sell them.
I don't need bloodthirsty mercenaries knocking on my door looking for their missing toys. Besides, this gear costs a fortune.
Yeah, okay.
There's no one in Martinez with that kind of money.
It feels like he would have accepted the risk if he hoped to profit from it. It's not greed, though. Deep down, he's a gambler. Provides self-sufficient.
Anything else you're
So
thinking?
no. I can sell... Sure. That's a good bit of money.
Another time, perhaps.
Indeed. Not sure what went there, but that's okay. Alright, so having put a bit into my authority, let's go and try and assert said authority in the whirling. See if this works for us. Probably not. And if nothing else, we'll be able to pay Gart for another night. And actually, I think we're good for a couple of nights now.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still.
Right, here we go. Still not great. Now. Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What? Who? Me? What is it?
Yes. You.
Oh, okay.
Stop talking out loud. You sound like
Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration. Kim, the gun, please. I feel like this won't work since we failed the check, but you never know.
I don't want to give him a gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy shit. I want to see yourself.
Not scared anymore. I know what I have to do.
And what is
Trust me, Kim. I am merely flesh.
the pressure in the room grows to a
Alright. He unholsters and gives you his firearm. It feels oddly light and buzzing in your hand, like a funny toy.
Now put it in your mouth.
Put the barrel in your mouth.
what are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim. The short-core barrel touches your lips. It tastes like iron in hell.
By the hooks of its face.
Fellas, getting any tips?
These are my thoughts. This is my head. He looks closer, squinting at you. I don't know anymore. You're not wrong, Shanky.
Give me the gun.
I'm not gonna actually kill myself. Give the gun back. Jesus Christ.
Nothing to worry about, Peter. My partner likes to
There we go.
is what you call dark.
He is infinitely grateful to have that gun back on his belt right now.
Dark? What the fuck was that, you carny? We haven't seen RCM in 4 years, and this shows up?
I knew he wasn't gonna do it, though. I knew he'd pussy out.
No, no. I still have my money. Sooner or later. Is that
Haha, everyone. Did you like my funny joke?
Do not think your failed suicide attempt will win you any pity from these men. Do not expect them to forget it either.
Again,
Hooray. Good 5 experience.
maybe we should go for a little joker before we continue. Being around seems to have a positive effect on
Indeed.
yes. Get the serotonin right. Keeps the
Alright, yeah, let's put that behind us. Oh, Kim. What's up?
What in the name of hell was supposed to be?
The lieutenant is gritting his teeth. I genuinely don't know, Kim.
Theatrical suicide attempt. We need to talk about it.
Yes, I want to talk about it as well.
Yes, well, I was able to recontextualize it as a dark joke. I will not be able to recontextualize it the next time. I understand you sometimes employ extreme interrogation tactics.
Yeah,
I want you to understand that it was
fair.
to we can't have a team empty.
Understood. Understood, 100%. Won't happen again.
Good. I'm glad we had this talk. I think
Fair. Alright, Gart. Gart.
Something you needed.
well, bring that.
Indeed. About my bill for tonight. Yep. Yeah, 20 real for the night.
Good. You have a room for the night. Remember, you'll
I've got 3 nights worth of real at this point. Okay, so I think with that being all that, I think we'll leave it here for now. Yeah. So let's drop our quick save. Let's head to the main menu. And yeah, we'll pick up the investigation at some point next week. Remembering that we still have to go and meet that guy at the apartment at some point after 9 PM. But yeah, we've got a few things to follow up on, which is always good. But yeah, that'll do it for now. That was part 7 of Disco Elysium. I'll probably just upload this full stream plus the, I think only it's like a half-hour stream before it all went to shit. as just two separate things, but they'll both just be part 7. I'll be put like A and B or something on it. We'll see. But yeah, I'll be back in a bit, a couple of hours for Metal Gear Solid 3. Gonna try and get that finished tonight, because I already know what game's going to be starting once it's done. So yeah, hopefully join me for that. Then tomorrow we'll close out the week with some Cult of the Lamb, and then we also of course have Skyrim on the go. It'll be back with us at some point next week as well. So hopefully join me for some of those. If not, I'll catch you next time for more Disco Elysium. Either way, thanks for watching today. I'll catch you next time. Cheers and goodbye.